Welcome back to another episode of Just One Fern. Luke's and I here to do a whole lot of talking about a whole lot of nothing, and I have a confession to make.
Speak.
I have shit my pants. As an adult. I have shit my pants.
Recently?
Recently. You were there.
I remember it was really
You were
funny.
there.
It was his bed. He shit his bed.
I shit in my
he
bed.
shit in the bed.
And it was so bad. It was so bad. I was terribly ill.
Mr. Clean.
Dude,
Aaron, welcome to the club, bro. I've never shit the bed.
Wait, welcome to the club. What club are you in that there's shit in pants?
The
shit in the bed.
I'm Just Human club.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
You're just
terrible.
human, dude.
And I think I made it. Maybe someone can find it if they go back and look. But
Your shit?
No, I said at one point, I made a claim on this podcast saying that's ridiculous. I would never shit my pants. Like, I have a very strong butthole. No, like nothing would ever seep out of it. Apparently, when you got a really horrible bug of some sort, you lose all control. You lose all control. And it was a massacre. It was a massacre, Lucas.
You I've never seen you so not even just downtrodden, but like defeated.
Dude, I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
You were beyond sad about it. You were just acceptant. You're just like, this is my life.
Yeah. Because I didn't have any energy. I had none. I had been sick horribly all day. And I was just sitting down in my bed and I thought, oh, here comes a fart. Nope, it was shit.
As God gave you a middle finger.
And then I didn't stop shitting for like a whole day.
Oh, that was the start of it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense because if you're expecting normal poops throughout the day, you'd be like, well, a whole poop isn't going to slip through in the time it takes to fart.
Right, exactly.
But
I threw up in the morning.
You had some of the brown suds going on.
Yes, yeah. Threw up in the morning. I was horribly nauseous. Then I got a headache, like migraine level headache. And then I got the chills and the sweats. So I was shaking. And so I had to take a nap because I couldn't like stop shaking. I had to get in my covers. Then I woke up and I was like, still feel like death, but I'm okay. And then I shit my pants. And I was so like not okay, so sick. And then I had to change my sheets. I had to clean my room. I had to clean the bathroom. I had to throw away the sheets. I had to throw away my underwear.
Did you have extra sheets?
Yeah, I had extra sheets.
I'm imagining, I don't know why, but I'm imagining it's like a pirate like telling the story of like his secondhand mate who just quit rum. He had the chills.
Yeah.
And then he had the shakes.
Yeah.
And he had the runs.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And then he shit his trousers.
Yep. Yeah. That's what happened to me.
He had to do it on his own.
Yep.
He had the chills. I don't know why. It's like he had the Rockies.
Yeah. It was so bad. And
you're
I knew
still
for
shaking
a fact
up from it.
I knew for a fact. Yeah, dude, it was terrible. I'm like really pissed off that it happened because I was already so sick and I was like, no. And I remember coming out here and just being like, well, guys,
I remember that.
Shit my pants in my bed. And you were like, did you really? It's like, yep.
I couldn't believe it. You were so
and then I said, it's everywhere.
You were so frank about it.
Yeah, dude, I probably wasn't. I wasn't showing it, but I was probably the most mad that I've been all year.
So, how recently had it happened when you told us? Did it happen? You screamed, then you came out?
And no, it happened. I ran into the bathroom, cleaned up, showered,
right?
Came out here to get a trash bag. And that's when I told you guys.
Right. Okay. So you had some time to process. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine you having I can't imagine anybody being able to be like, hey guys.
Yeah, no. It was panic. It was
Hey
panic.
guys, guess what?
Because I was like, I'm already sick.
It's
I just
nobody's
want to go
first
to
thought.
bed, but I can't because now I have to change everything. And so I'm like dying while trying to like put my sheets on my bed, like new sheets on my bed.
How? Okay.
It was,
so this
it was
can I ask?
so horrible.
Can I ask
And
the
I didn't want
question?
to talk about it, but
Here we are.
have to, I guess.
I have to dig into this further.
Okay.
I'm going to ask the question everyone at home is thinking.
Okay.
What were you wearing?
Just my underwear.
Aha. And the truth comes out. And this was midday.
No, it was like 7 p.m.
Just your underwear? No shirt. Shirt and undies?
I had a shirt on.
You're Winnie the Poohing?
I had a shirt on and underwear, yeah. I was in my bed.
You're Winnie the
I was
Poohing?
literally in my bed.
You're Winnie the Poohing. Let us sink in. Winnie the Poohing.
Well, no, I had underwear on. Winnie the Pooh doesn't wear underwear.
Oh. Okay, good point. Good point. But that
If
makes
anything, I
sense.
was
So
risky-
went through
risky
the
business.
underwear because it was very liquidy.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, Lucas.
Did you have a rash?
No, I don't think I had a rash. I
No
don't think I
rash.
had a rash because I was.
Did you use any baby
I
powder?
immediately cleaned. What?
Any baby powder?
No, I didn't use baby powder. I just cleaned myself up.
Do you have baby powder?
Of course I do.
Yeah,
Well, not
I
baby
could see you
powder.
as the
It's
type.
it's the Gold Bond.
Oh, the Gold Bond talcum. Talcum. So is it talcum powder? Is that what that's called?
Maybe. I
Do you-
just
where
know
do you-
it's Gold Bond.
What do you do with your Gold Bond powder?
Oh, you pop it under your balls.
Yeah,
Stop chafing.
to stop the chafing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what we had this conversation and I decided I should get some and I never did.
Yeah, it's when it's really, really hot out and you got to like go walking around New York City. It's really
You
helpful.
want me to move on? You want me to move on?
No, it's
Just
really
think-
embarrassing. It's
Just even
really embarrassing.
thinking about it, you're like going inside of yourself right now.
Well, because I know for a fact that I was so sick I couldn't stop it.
Aaron, there is no shame. There's
was
no
so
shame
sick.
in what happened.
I had never experienced a sickness that came on so suddenly and ripped through like every possible symptom you could have.
Yeah, Aaron kept telling me it's not contagious,
I still don't think it was.
which is exactly what somebody who is very contagious would say.
I didn't think it was contagious.
And I was like, I'm
I
sorry,
didn't like
I'm
that
not gonna.
I didn't like that you kept walking away from me.
It really pissed you off.
Yeah.
I wasn't
It's
gonna
like-
get near. I had the wedding to go to.
I know
That
you did. I
literally
was like,
that
what-
weekend.
I'm
I'm like, I'm not
It's
getting.
like I just shit my pants and my friend's running away from me.
Yeah, that's what
Like-
happens when you shit your pants.
I just really wish
I'm
that
not gonna give you a
it would
hug.
have been awesome if you got sick and then shit your pants at the wedding.
That would have been really funny.
That would have been better. But yeah, it was just embarrassing. It was extremely embarrassing, but I knew that I couldn't keep it a secret. Couldn't keep it a secret. Had to tell somebody because I was like, this is so bad. Someone has to know.
I'm glad you told me, and I'm glad you told us.
I told
The rest of
everybody.
us. Glad you
Yeah.
told Aunt Boo Boo.
Yeah. But again, I want it said here. It wasn't because I was holding it in and I lost control. It was that I thought it was a fart. If I didn't think it was a fart, I wouldn't have done it. But I farted. Wasn't a fart, just poop.
You guys heard it here first. There is shame in losing control of your bowel movements,
Yes,
but there's no shame in losing a bet with your ass.
correct. That's a fact. And I cleaned the hell out of my room and my bed. Just cleaned the hell out of it.
Did you wash the walls?
I didn't. I mean, nothing happened with the walls. God, could you imagine? Oh
So it wasn't like a coal in my bathroom type of situation.
God, no. See, that's
That's good.
see. At least that still exists.
You have some control. That's
Yeah.
good. Were you under the covers? You must have been
I
under
was.
the covers.
Yeah. I was deathly ill.
Were they?
What part of deathly ill don't you understand?
I want
knew
to
you'd be
know
so
every
excited.
detail. I
I
want to know
knew
every
the
single
minute I
detail.
told you, you'd be so excited that I should. You'd be like, "Yes, he did it! Finally, finally, the clean man did something horrible
Something dirty.
that I couldn't. That it
Something
was
real
against my own will. terrible day for me. That was a horrible day for me.
Worst day.
And the next
2024?
day was also terrible.
Yeah, you had a couple of really bad days.
Yeah.
Then I refused to pod with you.
You refused to. Well, honestly, I couldn't have. Even if we
okay.
did.
So that worked
Like
out.
there was no way I had
He was
the
feeling
ability
poor.
to do it. What?
You were feeling poor.
Way more than poor, my friend.
Broke?
Spit on a peon. That's how poor I was feeling. It was terrible. Anyway, so that was last weekend.
My weekend was this past weekend. I had the wedding.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet.
Weddings are fun.
Yeah,
and I was freaking out over nothing. I kicked ass at dancing. I think I was drunk. I could not tell. I had a lot of fun.
Well, I told you. I said get drunk and then you'll be.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
You'll be good. You just have to get drunk and then it falls into place.
Yeah. Everything
it really
fall
does.
Into place.
It really falls into place.
Nobody else knew what they were doing. Everybody was white
Dude,
pharmacists.
yeah.
Like I had nothing to worry about there.
Nobody ever knows really what they're doing. Maybe you have like one random cousin that shows up that danced, and they're like, okay, but they're not going to go hard in front of.
I'm the
everyone that's
random
bad.
cousin, so I'm okay.
You are the
I'm
random
okay.
cousin. You're the one-off cousin.
I am,
but you're not the random cousin. You were the best man.
Yeah, but I'm the weird cousin. Like,
okay, but that's different. Random cousin's the one who's there, and they're like, oh, we forgot about that.
Who is that? Yeah. I don't think we had any of them on our side, as far as I could tell. It was mostly old people. Like this wedding was like 90% people over 50, I think.
Wow.
Sorry if you are over 50, you know, you're not old, you're just older than me.
Apologies to you if you're over 50.
But yeah, which was crazy. So the dance floor was pretty empty because
damn,
you know, only so many people could get up and dance. It was like basically just the groomsmen and the bridesmaids.
Yeah.
And then their partners as well.
Well, that's fun.
Which was a lot of fun still.
Yeah.
DJ was banging.
Oh. What's his name? DJ Bangin'?
DJ Bang Bang Shrimp.
No, that's me. I'm DJ Bang Bang Shrimp.
No, he said it, so it must be.
He took DJ Bang Bang Shrimp? After I shit my pants? He took DJ Bang Bang Shrimp?
This is a bad day for you. No, I don't know what his name was, but he asked me a question or two, and I ignored him. I don't remember.
That's fair.
Yeah, they had an interesting group of people there. But okay, one of the moves I did one of these like shake the leg in the air things in the middle of a group of people. Like everyone was circled around. I did like
kind of like a almost like kind of like a pirate's jig.
Sure.
Possibly Irish jig if you want to go that route. I don't know which route you were going. Pirate jig or it was definitely a jig. That's a jig move for sure.
Yeah, very jiggy.
Yeah.
What one might even call me one might even call me a really good dancer.
Nope.
But it was fun. I got to slow dance with Cassie. That was nice. It was very fun having Cassie there. That was nice.
Slow dancing?
Yeah. We got one or two. I think we got two.
Slow dancing is pretty fun.
I like it. It's nice. It's sweet. They did one with all the married couples.
Mm-hmm.
And then slowly they removed married couples to see like who was the longest married couple.
What if they did it with single people?
Who's been single the longest? And they give you a consolation prize. It's a ring pop.
Yeah. That'd
be tough,
That's
man.
funny. All right, now if you've been single for more than 10 years, stay on the floor. Everybody else off.
And somebody's 10-year-old son.
So it's you, cousin Rick.
Well, this was my cousin Rick.
Yeah. But he's not single. In fact, it's the opposite. Furthest from. But yeah, what else happened? You were away. You were in Baltimore.
We had some fun. My parents and aunt and uncle almost got involved in gang affairs.
No, really?
Yeah. There was
what kind of gang activity?
This is the way they describe it. And
okay, you weren't there.
I wasn't
You
there.
just heard about it? Okay.
So the more, like every time they talked about it more, there was more and more things added. And they're like, yeah, it was very dangerous. They're like, they kept saying the train station's really dangerous. Like they're like, well, how'd you guys feel like getting off at the train station? And I was like, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just a train station. It was normal.
Yeah.
But I got off at like 1:00. Cassie had no issue either. But they're like
1 p.m.?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like 1 p.m.
If
But
you're
they
doing
got
it
off
there.
at like 8.
Okay.
And they're like, it was a party. I was like, what? They're like, yeah. there was like 6 different people with boom boxes walking around. There's one crackhead who seemed to be the
Competing
pet
boomboxes?
for the other crackheads. Like he was walking around like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, just drooling out of his mouth and
Just-
like asking people for money.
Yeah.
There was another guy somewhere else setting up a fire, and there was 16 cars blaring music, all of them popping up and down.
It sounds just like the party of Fast and Furious,
It is the party at Fast and Furious, yeah.
but with trains. What?
But with trains. Why at the train station? I couldn't tell you.
Did anyone offer them meth
I don't think.
or crack cocaine? Possibly.
Maybe.
We should ask.
So we should ask. But apparently it was really bad. And then we went back the next day.
Yeah.
And waited. And they're like, "Can you guys like come with us? Like can we make sure like we're all like going together? You know, it's kind of sketchy there." It's fine. It's fine. There's one guy like walked through.
Yeah.
With like music playing, and it was rap.
I mean, I think
Which
it's
is
just
fine.
like you're not. We
There's
live
nothing
in New
wrong with
York.
that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm unfazed.
We see. You're never gonna walk to the train without dealing with somebody weird.
There's so many weird people.
So it's not. I think that wherever you go, you're gonna be like, oh, it's fine. It's just a homeless man.
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that they're blowing it out of proportion, and that there was something.
Wait, but
going
how
on,
would they
maybe?
be involved in gang activity?
That's a great question.
Like,
One I
what
could
would
not answer.
gang activity? What gang activity would be happening to people who are getting off the train?
In Aberdeen,
yes.
By the way, have you heard
Not
of this
Baltimore,
city?
just Aberdeen.
Not Baltimore. This is like a middle of nowhere town.
Oh,
It was not a city. No. This was like suburby area. It's kind of like
Oh.
Fredonia almost.
so it's probably maybe they're selling corn,
Oh, that would be nice.
watermelon, perhaps. It's
Well,
summertime.
watch where you're going with that one. but
Summertime.
Keep going. Is it summertime?
Yeah.
It's May, summer.
Yes.
May is summer.
To me, in my head, yeah.
No. May is the end of spring.
No.
No,
Because I can say when we got out of college mid-May, that's the
Yeah.
start of summer to me.
no, that's the end of spring for sure.
Jeez.
Is
Are you following? Are you a big calendar follower?
I happen to use? Yeah, I happen to
No,
use
like
calendars.
if someone were to say to you like, "Oh, June 20th is spring," you'd be like, "You're right," because June 21st is the first day of summer.
Oh no, I don't believe in that shit.
Okay.
This is the solstices and whatever. No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Okay.
I
So
go
you're
by
not
feel.
that intense. But do you think like
I'm
once
not
June
anal.
hits, it's summer?
June is summer.
Like so, Memorial Day is the end of spring.
Is that when Memorial Day is?
It's the end of May. It's the last long weekend in May.
I don't get those. But yes.
Okay. We got them in high school.
Yeah, we
got
did. That's
Memorial
right.
Day
That was
weekend.
nice.
It's a long weekend.
And I always wasn't sure. Memorial Day could be spring or fall. I have no idea.
It's spring always. It's always
It's always.
it's always the last weekend in May.
But then like Labor Day, I have
That's always
also,
September.
yeah. See, they're the same in my head.
They're actually I consider them the opposite.
Okay, why? Because they're different sides of the year.
Because like Memorial Day weekend always to me like says the end of the school year, and then Labor Day weekend is always like the end of summer, beginning of the school year.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get them confused still.
that's fine.
But that's probably easy to remember.
Yeah, they're different because one's about labor and one's about memorial. One's in remembrance.
They both seem like gray holidays in my head.
Gray. Well, I consider Memorial Day to be more of like it's like a 4th of July light. In my mind. I don't know why, but in
yeah.
my mind I view it that way.
Okay, so there's memories coming back to me. Do you
Yeah.
associate holidays with colors? I definitely do.
Yes, 100%.
Every holiday is its own
Yes.
color. And I think
Yeah.
that's my issue with Memorial Day and Labor Day. There's no color.
There's no color involved. You're right. That's fair. I kind of view with Labor Day for sure. I don't know what color that would be, but for Memorial Day, I usually think of it as just like a red, white, and blue, like 4th of July. But
it's like 4th of July light,
Yeah.
like you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's the foreplay to 4th of July.
correct. Yeah. It's preparing you for summer, and it's like you're testing the waters.
Right.
How is 4th of July going to be this year?
Right. Is it rainy? Is it too cold to wear shorts?
Right.
Fuck off. I'm gonna drink beer anyway.
Well, if you drink beer, it won't be too cold,
Hell yeah, brother.
and that's a fact.
So,
That's a fact.
what are the colors of the holidays?
Christmas is green and red.
Christmas is blue.
What?
It's
New Year's is blue,
fine. New Year's can be blue if Christmas is green and red. I mean,
but
those are
a
Christmas
light
colors.
blue.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
snowy
light blue.
wonderland blue.
Yeah, like a crystal blue, like the Blue Frost Gatorade.
Yes, correct. Yep.
Thank you.
Exactly right.
Thank
That's
you.
wow, perfect. Yes. Thanksgiving to me is like a burnt orangey, brown.
Yep. Fall colors.
Yeah.
essentially.
So maybe a little like mustard color in there.
Halloween is black and orange.
Yep.
Valentine's Day is red.
It's red. Yep. A little pink in there. Honestly.
Yeah, you could throw some pink in there.
If you don't
Sprinkle them in. I don't mind.
Okay.
So go ahead.
What about
Easter? Easter's weird.
Pastels. To me.
Oh, okay. Pastel's
Some
fine
sort
with me.
Honestly, any pastel. I just think of like
Yeah.
a pastel green, pink,
I
yellow.
I could throw some purple in there. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure. Yeah.
Why not?
I see some purple in there.
St. Patty's Day is green
Green, obviously.
for sure. And that's how I know it's in
Um,
spring. By the way,
Mhm.
I would not know it's not in spring.
Mhm.
I wouldn't
President's
know it's
Day
in
is,
spring otherwise.
know,
No color.
nude,
There's no color to spread.
White.
Because I don't know.
old white.
You could say President's Day is
Yeah, old white.
September 2nd. I would have no idea.
Old and white and wrinkly.
Can I keep guessing? Can I try to guess President's Day?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a sneaking suspicion it's earlier in the year.
Oh, you don't know the day.
I don't know the time of year.
Okay. I don't know the exact day. I think it changes, but I know what time of year.
Do you
it is.
know what month?
Yes.
Is it January?
Nope. You're close.
I am?
Mm-hmm.
February?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I believe it's usually like in the middle of February.
Man. Yeah. President's Day, I lump it
It's
in
like
with Memorial
after-
Day and Labor Day.
Okay, all different. All different times of the year.
What are some other skip a Monday days?
Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, I know that one. That's after. That's
near
January.
your birthday, so
That's near my birthday.
that's easy to remember.
Otherwise, that one's got a color.
Right. Groundhog's Day.
Groundhog's Day. I remember because I went.
Yeah.
That's February 2nd.
Yes. President's Day. We skip.
Right.
I'm gonna try not to forget some, but I'm gonna forget. We don't get St. Patty's Day, but St. Patty's Day, Easter, we get Good Friday off. I don't think we get any for like April besides Easter. I think that's it. We have
You go
tax
month
day
by
in there.
month. Oh yeah, there's a tax day.
Well, I have to go month by month, or else I'll forget. Memorial Day, Mother's
That's because
Day.
you actually know where they are. Mother's Day, would not know.
It's this Sunday.
No, I know that now, but
Okay.
I always see people talk about it, and then I go, "Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Mom."
And then Father's Day is June.
Father's Day is June. Okay, sure,
Yep.
sure. I knew that one was summer.
June, I don't know. Juneteenth now is a big holiday.
That's good.
We get that off. What else? I think that's it for June. And then 4th of July, obviously.
This is riveting for the people at home, I'm sure. But I'm
we're
into it.
We're
I'm into it. I'm having
August.
fun.
I don't know of any holidays in August. If there are any, I don't know them.
I don't know. I'm bad with these. But what about like
September.
a Canada Day or something?
No, we wouldn't celebrate that here because this is the United States.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. See, that's why I need you here. That's why I need you. What about like Bastille Day?
I think that someone like you who doesn't know when these days are can't be the one claiming that May is not summer. I think that's not fair.
That's like, okay. I will concede on that point.
I think I don't know. I think of May as sunny, flowers, like everything's already bloomed, so it's just like all gorgeous outside. And like April to me is like the trudging up the hill to try and get to summer, and then May's like we're here, and it gets slowly warmer, and then June and July and August is like death, hot, sweat, and then September's like a relaxing release.
Wow. See, that May feeling I don't have until June, July, August, and I have it all three.
Yeah,
of them.
yeah, right. You run,
but I
cold.
run cold. Yep,
That's fair.
So I like summers are better for me than they are for you.
For sure. For sure. Just comfortability wise, yes.
For comfortability.
I'm very uncomfortable during the summer. It's much harder to sleep.
I can see that.
I need to be like cold to sleep.
Hey, guess what?
Mm.
Just heard about this. This is new. People at home think about this as well. Scientists just realized that air conditioners exist. So
Wow.
So that's good news for you, dude. You can actually keep a static temperature in your room.
Hopefully we get one soon.
Yeah, I texted him. It's been days.
He did. We should have just said yes the first time he was here.
Well, I did, and then he left. I went, yeah, one moment,
Yeah.
and I came back out. He's gone.
That's kind of funny.
Maybe the air conditioning wind blew him away.
Could be. Also, Cole wasn't saving anything. He was supposed to be like, oh, wait a minute. No, nothing. Caught us off guard. Didn't text us, hey, John's here. Nothing.
Just got a knock on the door.
Nothing.
But my speech went really well at the wedding.
Oh, good. I forgot.
I killed, by the way. I killed.
What a wide tangent we just went on. You killed.
Yeah, I did very well.
Now, do you think that there was anything that you could have done better? Or do you think it was flawless?
Oh, Aaron, no speech is flawless.
Mm-hmm.
Except George Bush's speeches, every one of them perfect.
True. You can't get fooled again.
I missed 2 jokes. I forgot 2 pieces.
Oh, you forgot. Okay. You
Yeah,
didn't you just went off the cuff. You didn't bring up paper?
No, and I actually at one point I went, I forgot what I was going to say next. And I pulled out my phone and I'm like, see, this is why you don't try to memorize.
Oh, you should have written it down, physically, because I think it's so much cooler than pulling out your phone.
It is. Oh, that is much
If you
cooler.
can be like, boom, here's my paper, and maybe you get a nice looking little sheet with just some notes on it. Not even like the full thing written out.
Yeah.
Little notes.
And you can tell it's handwritten.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe
That's
pencil
cool.
or quill. Yeah, that would be badass.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Phone, not cool. Good news is you were already killing, so it was fine.
People didn't care.
Yeah.
Everybody, not everybody, but many people that I talked to, like a majority of the people I talked to said, hey, that was a great speech.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they might have said anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be honest, I don't remember what the bridesmaid who gave her speech looked like. I couldn't even tell you what she looked like.
You were too focused on yours.
I was the whole time because she went first. And I was like,
yeah.
I was like, and then I say this, and then I'm
It's like
I
when,
can't remember.
It's like when John Mulaney's like, "Oh, me next, my turn next."
Yeah,
time.
that was
I'm not
me.
listening to what you're saying. It's my turn next time.
That was me exactly.
That's awesome though that you killed because you did it
well.
for us. You practiced it for
I
us.
did.
And it was great. And we don't even know them.
Yeah.
So it was like, this is great. So I'm sure it killed amongst family members.
Oh yeah.
Like,
they were like, that is Ricky.
Yeah.
Like there's no clearer version of Ricky from the story I
that's
told.
amazing.
And the whole time Ricky just kept nodding his head.
Yeah.
Kept going, yep. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well, that's good, right?
But yeah.
Is that best case scenario?
Yeah, it is best
Did he
case
laugh
scenario.
at all?
He laughed a bit. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then at the end, I think he got a little misty-eyed, which was nice.
Oh, nice. Good.
Which was really
A little
good.
misty-eyed. We
Misty-eyed.
spray him. Cry right now.
I can't cry. What is that, vinegar in there? Ow!
I think that's the funniest part is you not knowing what happened in the speech before.
No.
That's so funny.
I listened, but I was like,
I wouldn't listen at all.
where are the jokes?
Yeah. I'd be like, because again, you treat it like a stand-up set.
Yeah.
It's not a speech.
No, it was not.
It's a stand-up set.
It was about me.
Yeah.
I made it about me. But
oh, that's great.
But it was good. It was a lot of fun.
That's fun. And I'm glad you danced. I'm really glad you danced. I think it's about time that you cut loose.
Thank you.
Foot loose.
Put on your Sunday shoes.
Kick off. What are you talking about? Put on your Sunday shoes.
It's kick off?
Yeah. Why would you put them on?
I don't know. Maybe
you're gonna dance in the shoes you wore to church.
I did, by the way, wearing dress shoes and dancing.
That's just how it works.
That sucked. I hated that shit.
At one wedding I went to, I saw a couple. They brought sneakers, and after the wedding ceremony, they put the sneakers on
to dance.
Yeah.
Oh, genius.
It was like after pictures, after everything, boom. Put
also,
on
if you're a
sneakers.
couple, like.
Oh
who cares?
yeah, you're not trying to impress anybody.
No,
it is a power move that I will eventually be using.
Cassie,
I can't now.
Cassie, if you're listening right now, think about it.
Now, I do have a question. You said last podcast that Cassie would get a video of you dancing. I'm assuming that didn't happen. And I called my shot correctly like Babe Ruth.
Yeah, that's a dinger, Aaron. Good job. I don't think she did. However, I do have a video of everyone dancing to Piano Man and scream singing it.
Oh, good.
That was
That's
pretty
fun.
funny.
Sing us the song of the Piano Man.
His friend Noah's very funny and very
from the
crazy.
Ark?
Yeah, you know him.
Oh, I know all about him. I learned more about him in Nashville, actually.
Yeah, what'd you learn about him?
Well, I'll let you play this first, and then I'll tell you all
Clearly,
about it.
I want to.
You don't have to if you don't want to. Oh. I have a gripe with this.
Really?
I have a gripe.
What's your gripe?
Oh, hold on. I'm waiting.
Who am I standing
Cassie's not even next to you?
Yeah,
That was
who am I
crazy.
standing next?
That was wild.
Oh wait, this isn't my video.
Oh.
Because there I am.
Oh, wait. You're in it.
Hold on. That makes
You're in
sense.
it.
I'm in the video.
You're in it.
Hold on.
Oh. Whoa. Ah!
Yeah, that's right. That's my asshole.
Blue. It's like Avatar.
This is it, I think. And this is Ricky and Emily dancing. This is a different time we sat around and like sang, I think.
That's Ricky?
That's Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
Isn't he handsome?
Handsome boy.
Do you think he should do Bosley?
What? What's that?
It's for your hair.
Oh. Come on, dude. Wait, I didn't tell you my gripe.
I think he looks fine. I don't think he needs to.
Oh, my gripe's
Think he
not
looks
about
good.
his looks.
What's
That was your gripe. My gripe was that why are the lights so bright?
Oh, it was like, hey, you guys got to go home.
Oh,
It was last
got
song.
it. Okay,
Last
okay.
song.
I was gonna be like, why are the lights so bright?
No, they're dim.
Like
They're dimmed
I
and
might
nice.
not dance if the lights are that bright. Like I need a little bit of a mood lighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. But that looks like a great time. It seemed like
It
a
was a
very
great time.
intimate wedding too. So that's
Yeah,
nice.
it was nice.
That's fun.
I gave the rings.
Yeah.
I stood next to my boy and I gave him his rings.
You didn't swallow one?
I made that joke. I made that joke like thrice.
Yeah. That's a good joke. It's a
good
classic
joke.
joke.
It's a good
Swallowing
joke.
the rings.
Yeah. He's like, here, don't lose them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't worry. I've already swallowed them. You want them now? Now?
You really are a like an anxious planner's worst nightmare.
I am.
Because if they're like, hey, I need you to affirm me right now that everything's okay, and you're like, don't worry, I've swallowed them. It's so funny. But it is you. It's you.
It's me.
But okay, so I went to Nashville.
Yes, you did.
I went to Nashville while you were at the wedding. Well, no, the wedding was Friday. I left for Nashville Saturday morning.
Right. You went goo crazy.
And this was after I had shit my pants. So I shit my pants
Low on morale.
on Tuesday night. Wednesday was I pooped all day.
Mhm.
Thursday, Friday were my hardcore recovery days. Like so much hydration, and so much hydration.
Good.
I then went to Nashville, and it was a really nice time. I saw a lot of people that I haven't seen in over a year. It was really beautiful. It was like so nice there, but it was very hot. I saw a soccer game, all this other stuff. The big highlight from the weekend is my Uber that I took from my friend's house to dinner with my family. Her name was Pamela. Like a 70-ish year old black woman.
Yeah.
And at first, I ordered the Uber and I'm like, oh, this is probably going to be so fun. Like her picture was so like it seemed like she was going to be a fun person to be around. Yeah. I was like, oh, sweet. Like this is
I love
great.
her already, Pamela.
Like, yeah, we're going to talk about, she's going to have something to talk about. I was right about that. I was not expecting what was to come out of her mouth. I get in and she goes, sorry if it smells bad in here. The last guy was an alcoholic. And I said, what? Oh, I said, no, it smells fine. She was like, yeah, God, I was driving this guy around he kept adding stops to his ride. I drove him to the liquor store. I eventually I said no to the next ride. I had to get him out of the car. And I cleaned up. I was like, oh wow, like I'm sorry that happened. She's like, no, I thought about it. I should have said something to him.
Like what?
Because I could have changed his life. And I was like, oh yeah. I mean,
no.
Yeah, I guess.
Nope.
That's hard to, I probably would have done the same thing, kicked him out. And she was like, no, I'm telling myself that the next time I'm gonna tell him about the Lord. And at that point, I look on her dash and she's got a Bible on her dash.
What?
And I was like, oh boy, I'm in for it.
Yeah,
I'm in for a ride.
Are.
And she was like, of course, she just kept talking to me and she goes, where are you from? I was like, New York. She was like, oh, did you experience the earthquake?
Oh, that was
the earthquake. And I was like, yeah, I did. It was wild, very shocking. And she goes, that was a warning from God. That and the eclipse. And I was like, oh, really? Why is that? And she's like, well, have you read the Bible? And I was like, not really, no. And she then just tells me basically the entire story of Noah's Ark. And is like, all these things happen and people weren't believing Noah. Noah's like, get on my boat. I built it, get on my boat. No, they didn't want to. They didn't heed his words. And she's like, they are like, the end is near. And they're telling you right now to get ready. No. And in my head, I'm like, is she telling me to build a boat? Like, what should I? And so the entire time she's just like preaching more and more. And she's like, I want to travel because I'm like, someone's going to do something really bad soon. And then God's going to punish everybody. And it was crazy. I was like, and she was not paying attention to the road. She made 3 wrong turns. 3 wrong turns. And I'm like, this is never going to end. She's got to get through the whole Bible before I can get out of this car. I just wanted a burger. That's all I wanted. I wanted to get out and get a burger and a beer. I couldn't do that.
I love the irony of like, she's like, the world's going to end. And she's going to kill you.
Yeah, she's
like by driving poorly.
She's going to kill us. She's terrible at this. And at one point, she's like stopped in the middle of the road. She's like, oh, I missed that turn. You want me to do a U-E? You want me to do a U-turn? It's like, I don't fucking know. Follow the directions. You have the Uber app up right now. Follow it.
What does God want you to do? Does God want you to take a UE? Because Aaron wants you to slow down.
Aaron wants you to get me to my location alive.
I don't want to meet God today. Is that okay?
I'd prefer not to. I'd really prefer not to. And so the last thing was like, she was like, before you go, I know I've preached at you a lot. And I was like, oh, it's fine.
No, it is.
Well, I was just trying to get out of the situation, Lucas, because if I had said anything like, "Oh, it's not fine," that would have caused way more issues.
Probably
way more issues. That's more time I'm spending in that car. She'd make another wrong turn, bring me somewhere that I'm gonna actually die.
You should have out crazied her, dude.
No, I didn't have it in me.
I talked to God yesterday. He told me that. He told me that you've been bad.
She would have loved that.
He told me you've been real bad.
Oh no, I don't think that would have gone well.
You need to tell more people about him.
No, dude, she is. I'm pretty sure she tells everybody in her car that like the end is near. And the last thing she says, she's like, I know I appreciate you a lot. I just want to talk to you about emergency preparedness for when this all goes down. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Like she's like, call your family members, call your friends, make sure they all have weapons.
Weapons?
And I was like, what? Weapons?
No.
And I was like, okay, bye. And then I just literally, like, car's not coming to a stop. Didn't even stop. Yeah, I'm out. Bye. Have a good day, Pamela. See ya. It's wackadoodle lady. I mean, she was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did she rate you on? Did you rate her on Uber?
Yeah, I gave her 5 stars.
You gave her 5 stars. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Listen again. I could have.
That's like me going to get my hair cut.
She could have shit her pants in that car, and I would have given her 5 stars. I don't care. This is somebody's.
That is her livelihood.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her have that. She's 70 and driving Uber. Something is probably not great. Money. So, or maybe she's doing it just to spread the word. I don't know.
Yeah, she's but either way, Uber as a missionary.
Well, she's got the Bible on the dash. That was wild. It was just a wild time. But that was the highlight of weird shit in Nashville. Besides that, very calm. I didn't do anything like crazy. Like I just saw people,
That sounds fun.
hung out with them, got drinks, and that was it.
You went to see a game too?
Oh yeah, a soccer game. That was very
Nice.
fun. They won 4-1. Someone had a hat trick. It was crazy.
Somebody had a hat trick?
Yeah, it was
Damn.
very cool. Very cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that was Nashville for me.
Cool. Dude. Pamela.
Yeah.
May she rest in peace.
Well, she's alive still. I can feel it. I feel like when she dies, I'll feel it.
You'll know.
Yeah, I'll know.
You'll go,
Yeah.
You feel weight lifted off of you. Somehow she cursed you, I think.
Yeah. No, Lucas, I was cursed a long time ago, not by Pamela.
But that curse was
Maybe
lifted.
I should have asked Pamela to like look inward at me and tell me if there are curses still around.
Are there more curses
Right.
you don't know about?
Right, like is there?
We took
have I
care
been
of
cursed multiple times? Yeah, it could be like a Horcrux situation
Yeah.
where there's 7.
So there could be
you know?
7. Is there 7?
I don't know. Is there
Horcruxes?
7? I think there's 7.
I'm gonna find out in the next couple weeks. I'm reading 6 right now.
Yeah, you'll find out for sure in that book. But I don't know if it tells you all of them in that book.
No.
I think it might tell you all of them in 7. But I think there is 7.
7's a good number.
Yeah. You don't know what they are, do you?
No.
Wow.
I know what like the ones that have already presented themselves are. And I know what the
Right.
final one is
Right.
because that was a very big plot
Right.
point in the
Possibly
last
the
movie.
biggest.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the crux.
Yeah.
So that's ruined.
Yes.
But the rest of it, I have no idea.
But you knew that going into reading them, right?
Yeah.
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 That's fair. But yeah, Nashville was great. Nashville was fun. And I don't know when, I'll be able to go back next. So glad. Oh
What-
my God.
What are we
I
getting into?
forgot.
What are we getting into?
Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, baby.
You deserve nothing but the worst in life. All of the CEO and everyone below him,
We hate
except for one flight attendant who was very kind to me. Everybody else can suck my shat ass. Okay, I'm not kidding. Now here's the thing. People have pointed out to me when I've been complaining about this that, listen, I lied. Okay, I did try to cheat the system. Should I be held accountable for that? No, not at all. Because I shouldn't have to pay to bring a carry-on bag. I think that should be universal.
That is ridiculous.
I shouldn't have to pay for it. So I go up. I didn't pay for one. I have a carry-on bag.
Yeah.
Didn't pay for it. I walk up. I scan my ticket. I'm walking on to like the platform that takes you to the plane. And the guy goes, wait. Go talk to her. Like pointing to like the person at the desk. And I was like, why? And he was like, you didn't pay for that bag. In front of the whole line, like says that. And I was like, okay. And I went over and I was like, damn it, they got me. I'm probably gonna have to pay like $20 or something for this bag. They go, that'll be $100.
Oh my God.
And I said, what? Like you have to pay $100 to bring this carry-on bag on. And I said, that is ridiculous. And I just paid it because I was like, I have to bring this. It has all my clothes in it.
Based on what you told me, that's more than your ticket.
That's more than my ticket.
That's
more than my trip
crazy.
combined.
Oh my God.
Because I got a round trip for $60, and then I checked my bag in my second flight, so I wouldn't have that happen for $40. Because if you do it beforehand, it's less. So the amount I paid for one carry-on was $100, and my full trip, the rest of it was $100.
You got fucked. How did your carry-on $40? That makes no sense,
dude. No, it was. Well, no, it was $100 because I didn't check it before. I didn't say I was
$100 is crazy, but even $40 for a carry-on, that makes no sense.
Well, I checked it.
How big was the? Well, I know, but
because
like,
I didn't want.
How big was it?
It was not that big, dude. It was my gray one. It's like I don't know how else to describe it. It's like this big.
Oh, that little one.
It's a tiny one.
That would fit over your head.
It's supposed to be a carry-on suitcase.
That's a carry-on suitcase.
Spirit, I'm coming after you. The next time I see you, it's on site.
Dude.
Pop, pop, pop.
Dude,
any person that works there. Any person
honestly,
that works there.
Include that bitch-ass woman for even working for them.
No. She was nice.
I don't care.
Okay, that's fine. Luke, you can fight her. I'll fight everybody else.
She shouldn't work for Spirit Airlines, which fucked over my buddy.
And you know what's crazy? One of the flight attendants came over the speaker and they're like, hi, everyone. Like, welcome to the flight. Thank you for being here. We are Spirit Airlines. We make you pay for everything. Ha, 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 ha. And then he kept going. So even he knows that Spirit sucks.
Yeah.
And he works for them.
Yeah. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe Spirit Airlines. Maybe that's their trick.
It is. They're trying to fuck you.
But like maybe other airlines don't do that, and that's like Spirit's thing. I don't know.
Well, because again, Lucas, I've cheated the system so many times with other airlines,
But never with Spirit.
I've never flown Spirit before, and I never will again. If I can't cheat the system, I'm not going to fly your damn airline. Also, they're the only airline that flies out of LaGuardia Terminal A, which is a separate terminal and it looks like a prison. I guess a prison would be a good way to say it. It's terrible. I went in there. I was like, what the fuck is this? One line for security. It's terrible. It's terrible, dude. Really bad. Terminal B is a gorgeous oasis that I would spend hours in. Terminal A,
Prison. No
It's
commissary.
purgatory. Literally, it's
That ain't
purgatory.
right.
But yeah, anyway, Spirit Airlines, fuck you.
I'm
sick
big
of
on
you.
that. Fuck Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, dude. Fuck airlines in general. However, I believe there's some committee in Congress that just passed something that now all airlines, if they delay your flight more than 3 hours, they have to give you an immediate cash refund.
Wow.
Yeah. And then if it's canceled, they have to give you an immediate cash refund.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And that will take place. It'll go into like operation in like September, I think.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Cassie and I will be flying in September.
It's huge. Where are you flying?
Texas.
The hell's in Texas?
We're going to another wedding.
Really?
Hell yeah. Her cousin.
Oh.
She's the best man. No.
Oh, really? She's a man now? That's really progressive of you guys.
Thank you.
That you're doing that. That you're dating a man.
You took that and ran with it, didn't you?
I had to.
That's fine.
You left it right there.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I like her cousin. I met her once.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we have another wedding the weekend after or the weekend before that one.
Mm-hmm.
They're both back to back. That's all I know. That one's
Yeah.
in Boston.
I do have to say this, though. Family weddings are fun. Friend weddings are a blast.
Yeah?
They are 10 times more fun than family weddings.
Because you can let loose, huh?
You can let loose.
Oh my God, I want to talk to family members.
Right. You can like schmooze family
Hi,
members
Uncle
that you
Hank?
don't know. Yeah.
Uncle Hank, my name's Ferbert.
Ferbert, how do you know Jason?
I don't.
Oh. You know Jane then?
Now, have you heard of Wedding Crashers?
Yes, dude, you idiot.
I'm doing Wedding Crashers right now.
You're not because
I'm not.
Because
But I'm not.
Ferber would not work.
No, but that's the joke. That's the joke is I'm a character who thinks he's doing Wedding Crashers. He's like, so you don't know anybody? Nope. And then
That's
later,
so funny.
and then the whole wedding, that guy thinks
Ugh.
I don't belong there, and he's not gonna. What is he gonna say something?
Yeah, not gonna say anything. God, but you got to go to a friend wedding.
That'd be so funny.
We don't.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I don't have any.
Can you get
I have
married?
one friend that is going to get married soon, but besides that,
Can I come?
and I have this wedding that I might go to.
Can I come
in
to that
Cape
one?
Cod. Maybe, yeah.
I'd love to.
I'll see.
You
It's
need
at
plus
it's
one?
at a Margaritaville.
Is it really?
Yeah, but they didn't know.
R.I.P.
They booked a place, and then they found out on Instagram that the place that they booked was just bought out by Margaritaville. And so they're now getting married at a Margaritaville.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's sick. Dude, that's like the
Open
Four
bar to
Seasons thing.
Margaritaville? You kidding me?
Oh my, only margaritas.
You
You
don't know the song, do you?
No, I do. It's a really good song. That's like the Four Seasons thing with Trump.
Yeah,
that?
it is. Yeah.
What that end
Yeah.
up being?
I don't remember, but it was.
It's like-
what was it?
It's like a car thing.
Yeah.
It ended up being like a car thing.
But that's so funny. Just you book something and it's like the biggest day of your life.
Yeah.
And they're like, we booked this nice like little resort and now it's a Margaritaville resort.
I think that's awesome.
That's so funny.
Also, by the way, good for Margaritaville. They're
Yeah.
buying places out
Yeah. On the Cape of all
on
places.
the Cape. Cape needed a Margaritaville.
It's wild. Is a weird time. First one is there's no description. It's just a question.
Sure.
Ready? Is it weird to play on my phone in the shower?
Yep. Definitely.
Definitely weird. And you know why it's weird? Because we've discussed on this show how shower is playtime in itself. You don't
Shower is
need
playtime.
You don't need to play on your phone in the shower.
No. Well, I'm sorry. What is that? How addicted are you?
Oh, so addicted.
Because I'm very addicted.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't dream about bringing it into the shower.
No, I get excited to go in the shower because I don't have my phone with me.
Yeah.
It's like my time to just like think.
It's complete
and sing.
Yeah. You still sing in the shower?
You don't hear me?
Not usually. Well, I'm usually in my room.
I'm always outside. I'm always right next to you listening to you.
Well, you have to be because that's where your room is.
Yeah, I hear everything.
Do you like it when I sing?
Yeah, it's really great.
Usually I'm playing on my phone.
Like this person. Well, you're always singing, but you love to do the you love to repeat until you get something perfect.
Yes. I have to.
And that gets horribly annoying.
I know you hate that. I know you hate that. But that's
Boop, boop, boop.
yeah,
Just
that's
over
exactly what I
and
do.
over and over. Shut up. Move on.
Dude, that's how you
move on.
practice. That's how you practice.
It is how you practice, I know.
But I get that that's really annoying. You yelled at me once when I was doing it too much. You're like, it's not getting any better.
Yeah.
he said something. He said something.
I don't think I said that.
It was along those lines. I could tell you were pissed and you weren't saying anything about it. You were trying so hard to hold back. You're like, I think it was something like sometimes you just have to like move on from a piece. Because otherwise it won't get any better.
Now that I would say.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Like, hey, you're saying it like
you
got to move on from it.
You said it as if it were advice, but it was really you wanted me to stop.
I just wanted you to stop saying
and I knew, and I was like,
over again.
I get it. I was like, I get it.
God, but yeah, imagine playing your phone in the shower.
I am, and you must have like a plastic bag or something.
Yeah, if you're spending money on a way to bring your phone into the shower, you got a problem.
Definitely have a problem.
You have a problem. Sorry
also,
about
like,
it.
You just standing in the shower playing Clash of Clans?
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be cleaning your body?
Hopefully.
But no, they're not. There's no way they're cleaning
Maybe
their
this
body.
guy thinks like
what are they
shower
watching?
is
Like regardless of what they're doing, it's horrible. TikTok? What are you doing in there?
YouTube? I would have YouTube on. I would like to have a screen like watch TV in the shower.
I guess that's a little less weird, but playing on it
is weird.
Because you're not. If your hands are busy playing the game, they're not washing yourself. You know what I mean? They're not doing anything that's helping you.
No. Or you get a sponge. You hear me? I sound like a fucking like one of them like seals or something. Or you could get a like a scrub attachment to the back of your phone. So you're watching and then you're scrubbing. And then you're playing, and you gotta wait for an ad, right? Because you have one of those free games. Then you're scrubbing, and then the ad's over, and you click it, and it asks you to download. You go, no. Click it, and it asks you to download, and you're like, well, I just clicked the X. I just clicked the X actually. So close it out, please. And you click it again. Finally, it goes away, and then it's time for another ad. So then you're like, why
they did not turn off ad block? They don't turn on airplane mode to do their games, so they're just constantly getting ads. Yeah, it's fucking weird, dude. Stop playing in the shower.
On your phone.
Right. Play with yourself in the shower.
Play in the shower.
Play with yourself in the shower. Okay. Here we go. Is it weird too? Is it weird to look for a girl at her work after she's suggested you come by? This one girl and I worked in the same department for a while. Odd name that I don't remember how to spell. Weird. She and I chatted from time to time and she left. I never really gave it much thought until after she came back for a short time and we started talking more and a bit deeper. She had found a new job at a restaurant that I happened to be craving for a while. I was working at my retail job when she came up. We talked for a bit, smiling and laughing a lot. Mentioned her new job and that she got breast enhancement surgery. That's a weird...
What?
That's a weird thing to put in. And I suggested that I come by. Like a doofus, I forgot to get her number. Since I have no idea when she works, I'm wondering if it's creepy to walk in there and be like, hey, does blank work here? I have something.
You go ahead.
I think normally it's not super weird to do that.
I agree.
The fact that you put in her breast enhancement makes me think you want to have sex with this woman, which then in turn means weird.
Weird. That's because that's all he wants.
Yeah,
Clearly, that's all he wants.
You don't have a craving for the food. You have a craving for the flesh.
Craving for some big bazookas. That's what you want. You want some big
Also, I love that he was like,
tatas.
she mentioned she had breast enhancement surgery, as if he didn't look and see she had breast enhancement surgery.
Also, he says that like it's a point where it's like, oh, it's understandable why you want to go after this woman.
yeah.
But like her personal charm isn't enough for you to like.
I wasn't gonna ask her out before, but now that she got breast enhancement surgery, I'm gonna ask her out.
Listen, there were 6 things holding me back from this woman. And they were all her tits. She's a dog. By the way, did I mention she's a dog?
Yeah, she's a dog.
Now she's working for the police.
At a restaurant. This is crazy. To even to just walk into somewhere and be like, "Hey, does this person work here?" That's weird to phrase it that way. Be like, "Hey, is this person working today?" That's completely fine.
That's very nice.
I did that this weekend in Nashville.
Oh, you did?
I was like, I went into the place I used to work.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who was at the bar.
Perfectly
So I was
normal.
like, hey, is this person working today? Like, yeah.
Were they?
Yeah.
They came out?
Yes.
Said
Very
hi to
normal.
you?
Yeah, very normal. What's
There's
his voice?
nothing
You
wrong
doing
with
Jerry
that.
Seinfeld?
This kind of sounds like him,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
But yeah, and they just came out. So that's not weird. But to be like, hi, does this person work here?
Her boobs are bigger than they used to
I
be.
want to see her breast enhancement. What? Dude, stop.
Do you know
Don't do
anybody
that.
else who's had a breast enhancement recently?
Has
'Cause I'm
anybody
interested.
that's worked here had a breast enhancement surgery? I don't know her name. It's too difficult to spell. So
I can't say it.
So I don't know her name. I just call her boobs.
Boobra? Barbara? Do you know is Barbara working?
Is Barbara here? Yeah, it's weird because you're a weird dude.
Yeah.
That's why it's weird. It's only weird because you're weird.
Tatiana, does she work here?
Like it said like she left and got a new job, and it wasn't until she came back in to see you, probably not to see you. She probably left something there and was coming to get it. And she was like, "Oh, I work at this like new place. Like, you should,
he's
should
totally
come by."
misreading. He's totally misreading.
Yeah, and he's going like, "She wants me.
She wants me back.
She doesn't. She doesn't.
Her name's Brestany. Bethany.
She doesn't.
I'm just.
You're on a roll.
I'm trying to come up with as many
You're
as I
ripping
can.
them. That's great. But yeah, that's weird. I think it's weird.
I think it's weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go weird.
A big W for
Weird.
capitalized W for weird. Weird. Wow.
Wait,
Well,
on 3, ready?
yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Weird. Anyway, that's all that we've got for today.
Clip that.
Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe. We're almost to 950, which means we're almost to 1,000, which would be fantastic to hit very soon. So thank you for listening. We'll see you next week.